All right. What's up, traders? What's up, tycoons? We're going to go over the Mag 7, no Mag 7 script, right? So we've got the Magnificent Seven stocks up here, and then we've got the market minus the Magnificent Seven. So basically without them and their performance down below. Now, this is basically a market breadth chart visualizing the performance of those Mag 7 stocks compared to the S&P 500 index, excluding the 7 stocks. Now, the Mag 7, as most of you know, are NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Now, this chart is used to compare the contribution of those 7 stocks to the overall performance of the S&P 500, and it provides insights into market concentration and the performance disparity between these mega cap stocks and the broader market. Now, you can look at the performance divergence, right? Illustrating the performance gap between the Mag 7 and the rest of the S&P 500. The Mag 7 often shows stronger performance, pulling the overall index higher. All right, and it also basically visualizes the market dependency with the significant upward trend line in the top panel, red line indicating how much the S&P 500 depends on these mega cap stocks. And you can also look at relative strength here by analyzing the white line. Investors can gauge the relative strength and health of the broader market, excluding the influence of the largest stocks. So with that being said, let's go back over here and let's look at what I think are some notable things and how you can use this chart to really understand market breadth. Remember, this is going to be the S&P 500 minus the Mag 7. So this is basically all of those other 493 stocks. And look at what we've been in since the beginning of the year, right? Since the year has started, the rest of the market, excluding the S&P 500 Magnificent Seven stocks, are actually in a downtrend here. While the Mag 7 obviously have been in a very nice uptrend since the beginning of the year. Since 2024 has started, we're about halfway through, and the S&P 500 minus the other 400 or minus the 7, so the other 493 stocks have not made new highs, okay? Have not made new highs here. And if you notice, this isn't something that is new, right? This is something that has been lasting a while, okay? If you take a look from all the way over here, right, and you were to just look at it like this, you can really see how much of an impact these Mag 7 stocks have on the broader market by taking a look at this and saying, wow, the other 493 stocks have not made new all-time highs. They haven't made new highs in about 2 years. Meanwhile, the Mag 7 stocks are just continuously pounding upwards. Now, I do have all these little yellow arrow areas right here, kind of just highlighting some smaller term divergences. And these are potential trade opportunities depending on what type of trades you like to do. But here we have an uptrend, here we have a downtrend. And you can see both of those end up rolling over, right? And both of those end up rolling over. Here's another one, right? Uptrend, and then we have a downtrend. We see a small pullback in here. So these can be potential short-term trading opportunities, spotting some of these divergences, up over here, right? Over here. You could even just make this longer, right? You can just say that, hey, this was an entire downtrend. This is an entire uptrend that led to a sell-off in the Mag 7, that led to a sell-off in the broader market here as well. Remember, if you're seeing the Mag 7 and the other 493 stocks dropping, well, that means that the S&P 500 itself is dropping, okay? Because now you're combining the 493 plus the 7 to make that 500 within the S&P 500. So a few different ways you can use this chart. I like to use it a lot and to just kind of get a good sense of the market, and where's it at. And most people really, really pay attention, and a lot of people talk a lot about the concentration of the Mag 7 in the S&P 500. This is a really good way to actually visualize the performance of those 7 versus the rest, the remaining 493 stocks. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, there's a link in the description to purchase this chart layout package. There's many other chart layout packages. We've got market internals, market breadth, intermarket analysis and different things like that. Once you start to combine a lot of these things together, you really start to gain an edge and take that next step closer, to getting to that institutional grade analysis, right? Many people, they start to learn how to do some of the basics, right? And you have your beginner stuff, and then a lot of this stuff is getting more advanced, right? And so if you're really interested in learning more about the market and how you can dive deeper into the market, all of these different chart layout packages are really going to be a thing that does that for you and helps you take that next step forward and help give you an edge in the market.